What the 5 fingers say to the face? Smack. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome back. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen, and this is Bento. He's back.
He is back.
He is back.
He said, oh, we're doing round 2? You know what? I'm all about round 2. So, if you missed the first video of this, make sure you watch that first video. Link will be in the description, hopefully, if I remember.
Both cats made an appearance in the video. I think Bento's was simply just knocking the camera over, but T'Challa's in the last video. Make sure that you go check that out, because he's a rare appearance on camera.
But yeah, so we are back. We are going through a list of things that it said, what was it, that things that Jen's, what?
Questions about the 90s you have to ask Gen Z.
Yes.
So, like, we're taking this list and saying if we know what these things are, if we ever had it, if it's like a thing, and or if it's like a question, do we know the answer? And then we kind of decide whether or not we think Gen Zers would know what it is. We have a lot of experience with Gen Zers and Gen Alpha because we're dance teachers and I'm a school teacher. So, like, we're around kids a lot.
Our kids range from, like, what?
8 to 18.
Yeah. So we'll ask them. We don't want to ask any of the adult students because they're going to know because they're like,
some of them. Yeah. I don't know that Izzy would know some of these.
Ooh, that might be a fun one to find out.
Yeah, she's Gen Z, though. Like, I think up to, like, 26, 27 years old now is Gen Z.
Ooh.
Or even
she's
30.
18, 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Izzy's 20.
Oh, wow. We may have to ask her some of these and just
I think we do. But yeah. And then we're gonna film another part later when school's back in session, and we're gonna ask our kids, do you know what these things are? And then we'll film that, and then we'll put it on the channel when school comes back in session, because right now everybody's kind of just like away for summer. But yeah, you ready?
Yep, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. And we're gonna try to fire through a bunch of these quicker. In what city did the show Full House take place? I know. San Francisco. San Francisco. I knew that because I watched Full House a lot as a kid.
It was one of my favorite
Fridays,
shows.
TGIF, let's go.
It was one of my favorite shows growing up. Which
fun.
one was your favorite of the three sisters?
Stephanie.
Same.
Stephanie
all the way.
And then now that Jodie Sweetin's older.
She's like really cool. Oh, she's like really cool though. She was on React.
Yeah. No, she is hilarious.
She's so funny.
And I even watched part of the Fuller House, the remake.
I didn't watch that.
Oh my God, they rag on Mary-Kate and Ashley.
I know, you did. You told me.
Yeah,
but...
it's so funny that they're like, oh, they're busy running their fashion empire, and then they all just break the fourth wall. All right, so yeah, I don't think the kids will know. I don't think they'll know what city.
Is, yeah, they'll know. They'll have heard of it, but they won't care what city.
They're gonna be like New York.
Yeah. L.A.
The city of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are Beanie Babies? I think they'll know what these are.
I think they'll know because they still sell them, but they won't know about the craze that was Beanie Babies. People trying to buy them up like from everywhere, spending thousands of dollars just to get like specific ones.
It's so funny is they're worth like nothing.
Yeah.
But if you would have sold them 10 years ago, you would have made a killing.
Yeah. It's crazy. I had some.
It's like the Black Diamond VHS tapes for Disney. Yeah.
I had some, but I didn't really care about them.
I never had one. Never.
They'll know, though. They'll know what they are.
They will. I know what they are, but I never had one. Jen, what is a boom box?
It's that thing that you hold on your shoulder.
Ah, yes. The one that makes you deaf in this ear.
Yeah. It's basically a stereo.
Yeah. It's a portable battery-operated stereo. It took 4 C batteries or 4 D batteries.
Yeah. Do you think they would know?
I think so, because there are some, like, portable boom boxes, like portable things that are called boom boxes still.
Yeah.
So I think they'll know. All right, the next question. What are pogs?
An obsession.
Elementary and middle school gambling.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
was addicted.
I had those long
love
plastic tubes, and I'd have a couple of them in my bag, but I'd have a couple empty ones for the pogs that I was gonna win at school.
I didn't play as much as I collected them, and I was obsessed with slammers. I wanted all the cool slammers, so I would go to the comic shop, buy my mom and dad's business, and spend all of my money on comics, but also pogs and slammers specifically.
I had this Ninja Turtle one that looked like a Ninja Turtle shell, but if you flipped it over, it had 2 little grooves for your fingers to sit, so you could just throw it down.
Nice.
And I would just like kaboom, and they'd flip, and I'd be like, mine, 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 mine. Oh my God, I was a little hustler back then. To this day, if I had Pogs, I would challenge people because I'm taking your Pogs.
Nice.
Kids would have no clue what these are. They're gonna be like, "What's a Pog?"
Yeah, they're not gonna know.
Is that a dog?
That's not gonna know.
No.
Or they're not gonna know what Pogs are.
I wonder what happened to my Pogs.
I think my mom like got rid of mine.
You ever think about that? Like, what happened to stuff from when you were a kid, and you're like,
I mean, parents probably just threw it away.
"Mom." All right, what is Blockbuster?
The best Friday night.
Oh yeah.
Blockbuster and a pizza.
Mm-hmm. Blockbuster, pizza, some gummy bears, or some like sour things, or just popcorn.
Yeah.
You get it all, you can get it all on the
not
way
even
out.
just for movies. Okay, so Blockbuster was a rental movie place, but they also had video games that you could rent. So like I couldn't always buy the latest video game, but my mom would rent me them, so I would go and get a new game once a week. And then on the weekends we would rent a movie and get some pizza, and it was the best Friday night ever.
Yeah, my father and I, we would go to there, and we'd rent like 2 movies, and then we'd rent like a game. And when I was a kid, I was like, but I want to rent these 2 games. And he's like, no, we're only going to rent 1 game. Well, it didn't make sense to me. I was like, but I want to rent 2 games, so I have 2 games to play at his house. Now as I'm older, I'm like, I wouldn't have time to play them because I would have been like so invested in one that I wouldn't have played the other, and it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, we would do that. We'd rent a movie. We'd go and have pizza that night at the house and watch a movie. And then my stepmom would go to bed. And then my father and I would stay up and we'd play video games. And then I'd get up in the morning, eat breakfast, because that was the requirement. In order for me to play video games in the morning, I had to eat breakfast first.
That sounds like the best requirement ever. Like, hey, before you can have fun, make sure you have good food.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
so like that's what we did. So Blockbuster was amazing. I think kids will know because it is a name brand. I think kids will know. Mm-hmm. All right. What is the name of the main human character in Pokemon?
I think that the kids will only know this if they watched Pokemon, and a lot of them do. A lot of them play Pokemon and they watch it, but like I think they might not know it's Ash Ketchum. Mm-hmm. They might not know like that there's a main character. They just play the game.
And a lot of them that played the game, it gives you the option to what your name is.
Yeah, they might not know his name. Yeah, unless they watch the anime.
But he is no longer.
But he's
the main
not.
character.
He's not the main character in most of the Pokemon games. Is
you
he?
are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think it'll be a hit and miss depending on
Definite hit and miss for sure.
What is a typewriter?
The reason why we do 2 spaces after a period.
The thing at the bottom of my phone whenever I'm typing a text message.
Yeah, it's a typewriter was a mechanical way to type before computers were invented. So like you'd press a key and it would ink stamp the letter onto the paper.
Ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk.
Yeah. I've used one before. They're actually really cool.
I used to have
I've
to
used
write
a bunch.
I used to have to write when we were kids. We'd have to write our reports on them. If we didn't have to handwrite them, we had to write them on a typewriter.
Yeah.
Kids I think might know. I think they will.
Or they'll think it's a font.
What is a Neopet?
I did not have one of these.
I did.
Isn't it like a
Oh my-
Tamagotchi?
No, a Neopet was a website you could go to, and it was basically like Pokemon, but like they were like the weirdest looking animals, and you could get like paintbrushes to make them different colors. You could get different like things to help get them. Like you basically collected them, and you could trade them and things like that. It was just this whole like world on a website.
Interesting.
I
I never experienced that.
I had no friends.
I don't think the kids will know what that is.
I played it for like a year and then never touched it again. Mine is probably sad. God, I don't even know what email address I used. I don't think they'll know what it is.
No.
What are the yellow pages used for?
Finding the nearest Chinese restaurant.
Finding anything.
Finding businesses, people. I mean, no, but yellow pages was businesses. White pages was people. But yeah, it was like basically like Google before there was Google. If you needed the local business for something, you would look in the yellow pages, and it was all indexed by like what type of business. So I'd be like, I really want Chinese food. Flips to C, finds Chinese, all the Chinese restaurants in the area. they will not have a clue what the Yellow Pages is. They'll probably be like, is that like paper somebody peed on?
Yes. Probably.
Some of our students would definitely say that.
What is a Pez dispenser?
Okay, so a Pez dispenser is... I was trying to think if I had one. I know I do.
But not here.
It's basically a candy dispenser for these tiny little candies that don't taste very good, actually. They don't feel good.
Bitter.
They taste good, but they actually, they're too hard and too, like, plasticky. They don't
You're eating a
feel
Lego brick.
good. I think that's what it is. They don't feel very good.
Yeah.
If they felt more like Sweet Tarts, it would be better. Kids definitely would know what they are because they sell them all the time and all of their new favorite characters. They'll definitely know what those are.
Basically, you eat candy out of the neck of your favorite character.
Yeah.
Who was Princess Diana?
A Candle in the Wind.
The lady who died on my birthday.
She died on your birthday? Oh.
So for the longest time growing up,
She was...
before the internet, they were like, guess who died today?
Yeah. She was Princess of Wales. I think the current King of England, isn't it King Charles or something?
Bro,
His mom. And, right?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I am not...
No, she was the current prince. Harry and...
Philip?
No, it's not Philip.
Marcus?
Philip is from Sleeping Beauty.
Oh.
William. William and Harry's mom. I'm pretty sure. But she died in a car crash because the paparazzi was like running them off the road or something.
She was like the closest thing to like mainstream for the royal family. Like she was just out there. She was always like
doing good things and stuff, and it was really tragic when she passed away. And I remember Elton John made that song, and it was like super, super sad. But I don't think that the kids will know who that is. They'll probably think it's a Disney princess that they've never heard of.
Princess Diana is Wonder Woman.
Yes, they'll probably think something like that.
Who was Britney Spears, or what was Britney Spears' debut album called?
The album?
Another One Bites the Dust. No.
The album name? I wasn't a Britney fan when I was younger. I rolled with like the punks and the goths, and it was really uncool to like Britney, so we just didn't.
Was it called Oops, I Did It Again?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look that up. Oh no, we found one we don't know. But yeah, I was not a Britney fan. I wasn't a pop music fan back then, and even if I was, she wasn't the one I gravitated toward, because I just didn't really think she was that good of a singer. And now I see that she is a great singer. It's just she didn't show that in the way that she sang her music. But I was more like into Christina.
Baby One More Time.
So the album is called Baby One More Time.
Yep.
Okay. Didn't know that.
They won't know it.
Not a clue.
There may be that one child that's like, I love her. Stop with the ads. What is a yo-yo?
Let's go up to this one.
Okay.
A yo-yo. So, did you ever have one of those that were like automatic?
Yes, the ones that you had to like twist a little bit.
Yeah,
and
then
you
they did it
and
themselves.
It was like, I also had the one that lit up.
Yeah, I had the one that lit up. So basically, it's a wheel on a string, and you drop it and it comes back up, and you drop it and it comes back up, and people could do like all kinds of tricks with them. I'm sure you could do tricks.
I could do the one where you like flip and then it like hangs here
in the triangle.
Like, yeah.
I could walk the dog. That was it.
I couldn't. It would walk and it'd fall over.
I
was
don't
like,
know.
oh, well,
I could walk the
dog.
dog. That was all I could do. But that was, yo-yos were for kids that didn't have the internet.
Yo-yos came out way before the internet.
Yeah, they were for us who were like when we're bored and there's nothing to do. There's nothing on TV, and your friends aren't available to play. It's just you. Can't really play a board game with yourself.
You're just chilling in your room like,
have a
but
yo-yo.
I can walk the dog.
Cool.
Dog didn't walk.
Play with a yo-yo.
And then you're like, I don't want to roll this all the way back up, so you just throw it somewhere.
Basically.
Yeah.
They will know what a yo-yo is,
Yeah.
pretty sure.
What is a walkie-talkie?
How we used to communicate on cruises before they implemented the chat system. Mm-hmm. So basically it's just a two-way radio.
How my buddies and I used to talk when we drove cars.
Oh.
Before like cell phones were huge.
Yeah.
Like when we were going to like meet up and stuff, we'd be like, "Hey man, are you near? Yeah, what's up? Hey, man, I'm going over to Kmart. You coming? Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm almost there. Because you had to be within a certain, quarter mile or whatever, because we got the nice ones, but...
Nice.
Yeah. I don't...
Just a two-way radio. They'll know what they are. They'll definitely know what they are.
In what movie do they say the famous line, "I see dead people"?
The Sixth Sense. Mm-hmm. I think they would know the answer. They would know of the movie, but they may not know of that line. I don't know. That's one I'm not sure about.
I think some of the older ones will know it. The younger ones will not.
Yeah, like I think Izzy would know it. Mm-hmm. I think Jillian would know it. Mm-hmm. I don't think Lane would know it.
No.
And Maddie.
I think under like 12 and 14, probably not.
Yeah, probably not Caitlin.
Yeah. All right. What Los Del Mar song / dance was popular in the 90s?
Hey, Macarena. Macarena? No, Macarena.
Yes, Macarena. Yes. No, they won't know the name of the band.
They won't know the name of the band. They'll know the song, they'll know the dance. But if you say Los Del Mar, they will not know the name of that band. If you say, what popular Los Del Mar song is from the 90s, they'll be like...
Was a popular summer hit.
They'll be like, is that like a Spanish song?
Oh my God.
Yes it is.
I remember when that song came out. And it was like, I remember watching MTV Spring Break, and it was just blowing up everywhere. And everybody's like, yeah, doing it. And it was like, I want to be a cool kid. Mm-hmm. How does this go? And I was like, I'd panic because you only get to see it real quick in the video.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We can do one more.
Okay.
All right, last question of this round.
What is My Little Pony?
Still huge today. Mm-hmm. And in a weird way, because you got bronies.
Yeah.
But, like, no shade on bronies. I think it's cool if you like whatever you like, all right? I think that definitely went in a different direction than I expected My Little Pony fandom to go. Mm-hmm. That's all.
But I can tell you what, though, they have made some serious money on that fandom.
Oh, they have. I used to love My Little Pony. I don't remember if I had a favorite pony, but I used to love it when I was a little girl. I know Chloe's favorite is Applejack.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I didn't really watch it, I guess, when I had cognitive memory. I don't remember much, but I remember that I did like it and I had some ponies.
I didn't watch it. The only time that I ever watched it was when I was at my grandma's house because she babysat me when I was little, and like my cousin or like the girls of the that my grandma babysat would want to watch it, so I'd be forced to watch it, and I was like, "This is boring. When are they gonna fight?" And they're like, "No, they don't fight." And I'm like, "I don't like this." So, but yeah, so that was quite an interesting journey.
I think that there's less in that list that the kids would know.
Oh yeah, definitely compared to the first one. But yeah, if you didn't know any of these, or if you knew Britney Spears' first album without us saying it, leave a comment below. Or
Please.
If you didn't know anything, or if you think you know if they're gonna get it or not, leave a comment below. Let us know. But yeah, so this is a lot of fun. I can't wait to ask the kids because they're gonna be like, "What? No. Is it Renegade? No.
No, Izzy. It's not Renegade." But yeah, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, so if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got all kinds of fun things from Q&As to adventure vlogs to unboxings to all the good stuff. Make sure you hit that subscribe, follow us along, let's have some fun together. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, show the algorithm that you like us. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen.
And we're out of here. Bye.